All right. So, what's up, guys? Sorry, just give me a few minutes. All right, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So, can you guys hear me? Am I audible? If you can hear me, please just put it in the chat box so to see how many of you can hear me. Can you hear me? Just put it in the chat box. Can you guys hear me? All right. I don't know how audible I am, but hopefully you guys can hear me. So let's not waste much time. So I'll start by saying welcome, guys, to this this week's live session, and welcome. We've resumed back our live session. Sorry it took me long to actually come back here. I had little back and forth and things I needed to put in place for this thing to be possible. And thank God, yeah, we're here. So I actually wanted us to take this trade. I sent the forecast. That's uh, NZDJPY. I saw this trade. I was like, okay, I was interested in taking this trade, and I was like, okay, let me send it out, and that was what happened. So what really happened here was overall. Let's go down to the weekly time frame, right? Let's go down to the weekly time frame. If you can hear me, you can still put in the pair you want me to analyze for you. Just feel free to put it in there, right? So on the weekly time frame, I actually saw that okay, price had more chances to come into this demand zone, right? Price had more tendencies rather to come into this demand zone. Although we've been bullish if you look at it very well, but now at some point I saw this particular candle and I was like, okay, maybe this thing is now giving us a change of character because it swept out liquidity around this area. Now I'm giving you a confluence as to why I took this trade. Like, yeah. So price gave us a break of structure here, or rather a change of character, right? But it changed character. It was buying, 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 change character, broke structure with this pin bar here, right? So now price has given us this, and now I was expecting to see price get to this point then buy, but then I was not active on this trade, so obviously price just tapped into it and started buying again. So I was not interested in seeing more sells than buys because this will be a long stretch for price to actually just start going uh, rapidly. So I decided to just settle down and see how this plays out. So let's go down to the daily time frame. You guys can see here I indicated that this is our weekly high. Now weekly high price got close to it and kept consolidating around this area like it was sluggish to either push up, meaning price was trying to form something like this for us. After it gave us this, price came up and is trying to form a low. So in other words, price has already given us uh, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Swept out this guy, changed character. Now it's giving us a lower high. Now we're looking forward to see lower low into probably this demand zone. But now we're not looking to catch this full move overall. That will be that will be too much greed on our end. So a sweet 1:3, 1:5 is not, it's not really bad. I mean, a sweet 1:3, 1:5 is not really bad. So now, when I shrinked back my chart, I took the chart in so I'll see things more clear. Now I've seen the overall bias and direction of the market. Price has given us a weekly high, a gave us an inducement here, right? This idea means inducement. And after price gave us an inducement here, this is a previous high. I guess this is a daily high that failed to break. So now price now on the lower time frame, price automatically, sorry. Okay, I can see your chart. You said I should analyze NUD, NZDUSD. No problem, no problem. So price already gave us this formation, gave us an inducement. Most people might call it a like most people might just say it's an equal high. Now, this is actually an inducement in my own perspective. My own, okay, yeah, this is an inducement, right? So after price gave us this inducement, now swept out the liquidity above these areas because now most people that like selling double tops, double bottom, and all of all those things, they actually will start selling from this point. And now price swept out this liquidity. Now, most times as traders, you get to see that you take a trade and price just gives you something like this. Sorry, let me price gives you something like this, and you get to see price do something like this, sweeping out this one, then continue. Most times you even set your break even, price goes back to your break even, hit your break even, then start selling, and you start. In most cases, after it gives you like 1:2, sweep out your, take out your SL, then continue. Like after giving you 1:2, take out your SL, then continue selling. Now that's just basically inducement and price just doing this thing. So after price, I've seen that okay, now we've changed character. Remember, on the higher time frame, we've already changed character. Now on the lower time frame, we've seen that price already gave us this, right? Higher high, higher low, inducement. Now a little bit of consolidation, right? And now the final sweep of liquidity here, and now it came to this point. Simply, what am I expecting? Price has already given us another change of character around this area, right? Price has given us a change of character around this area. So what I'm waiting for is just a retracement. Now I was expecting to see price come to this point, and I was a little bit skeptical about taking trade here because this is a gap. You can see what I said here. I said a possible liquidity grab is expected, right? That's what I was expecting. I was expecting to either see price, if this one doesn't hold, next target would be here. But then I was more interested in taking trade here compared to this place because today is Monday, and I mean we might just see all these things just play out like this. So back to what I was saying. So when price gave us, I was expecting to see a retracement to this area. And when price got to this point, I took this trade a little bit late, but I took it at instant order market. My execution was market instant order, not even a pending order. So now price has already given us this. Now we're looking forward to see a break of structure. Now this is it. Price has already given us this retracement here at our entry here. We entered at this point. Now we're waiting to see a break of structure. That is for NZDJPY. For those of you that actually took this trade, congratulations, you will be in profit. I guess right now it's running 1:. This is 1:1 if you ask me, right? I actually took the trade here and I'm in massive profit. I can see my profit and it's actually exciting. So let me see GBP USD. For the person that requested, I should help him analyze NZD USD. I'll do that shortly. So so GBP USD. Let's see if we have anything happening on GBP USD. For me, I am not interested in taking any trade on this guy because I can't really see a clear direction right now. I don't know if price is going to retrace a little bit because now we're looking bullish, right? But I don't know if price is going to just surge down a little bit or just keep buying. So for now, I'm not interested in taking any trade on GBP USD. For now, I am not taking any trade on GBP USD. So let's go down to NZD USD. NZD USD. All right. Uh, so now on NZD USD, you guys can see the forecast here, or let me analyze it again. Personally, I am wanting to see a retracement a little bit before it continues buying. Why? Just simple. Looking at this chart, just like this, you would see that price had already given us a double bottom, or let's say a triple bottom, right? One, two, three, right? Or let's not even count this other part. Let's not count from here, right? Let's just start from here. Like we can see a double bottom already. One, two, right? And now we want to see a retracement, then sweep of liquidity. Simple. So on NZD USD, a little retracement, then continuation to the upside. So short-term bullish, short-term bearish, long-term bullish on NZD USD. Let's go down to the daily time frame so we'll see things even more clear and we can now throw more light on it. So on NZD USD, actually, I guess that was last week or so. I was expecting to see price sweep out liquidity around this fair value gap I saw around here, sweep out liquidity around this place, take out the first fair value gap, take out the second fair value gap, and continue pushing. Now, what is this thing going to do? It will just, price will only induce people and make them think that the market has changed direction, right? Price will only make people think after it sweeps out this fair value gap, takes out the second fair value gap, activates your order, or if you're taking the trade instantly, price will just take out, just activate and start buying. Now, a lot of people will start getting scared here because they've seen one. Now, that's for people that trade trend line, right? Now, I'm not saying now a quick disclaimer. I'm not saying that people that trade trend line are not profitable, but then whatever strategy you're trading, just get familiar with it and make sure it fits your personality. So with that being said, let me continue what I was saying. So now, most people that would see this kind of move, they will see it as okay, change of character, break of structure, and so they will call this the first touch, second touch, third touch. But in actual sense, price is actually just taking our liquidity. Like I always say, I've always told you guys that wherever what moves the market is liquidity. So wherever there is liquidity, that's where the market tends to actually uh, tap into first before it continues moving. So even if price is bullish, right? Even if overall price is bullish and we have a lot of liquidity resting around this area, you will start seeing things like this, right? You start seeing things like this and till price sweeps out the liquidity where it wants to then continue. Now most people call it AMD, that's uh, accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, right? That's what most people call it, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So you will see price accumulate, something like this. And I'm just trying to throw more light and just refreshing our minds because this is something I always teach you guys regularly. So I'm just trying to refresh our minds. So accumulation, manipulation is where you see it. Price is looking like it's bearish, but at the same time it's bullish before uh, a distribution. Let me take out this. So now for me, I'm still skeptical on this guy. To still throw more light, let's go down to the 1 hour time frame on NZD USD. Now you guys will see that price is already giving us something like this, right? This is the previous low, or rather this is the previous low, right? You can see it the weekly low here. So now price gave us this, right? Came back down here, gave us this, came back down here to give us an equal, sweeping out sell side liquidity. That's why you see an SSL here. Now, gave us this, giving us an equal low, sweeping out sell side liquidity. Then he gave us this. Now, simply, what are we expecting? A retracement, right? A retracement, then continuation. So automatically, we're seeing higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Just to refresh our minds again, you guys know I always say to know if a trend is valid, you need to see two higher lows and two higher highs. To know if a trend is valid, two higher lows and two higher highs to know if a trend is really valid. So for me, I've seen, you can even still count this as, let's say, now price swept out liquidity here. I don't know if you guys can see the wick around here. You can see it here, you can see it here. This is it. So that's why I'm not really counting this, because there was a sweep of liquidity. So that's why I'm counting this instead. So for me, if price did not sweep this, I would have been counting it like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Then boom, right? So this is 1, 1, 2, 2. Very valid, right? But now, in a case whereby price already swept out liquidity here like this, with this pin bar, right? I'm sorry, I don't know why the quality is actually low, but I don't know. Let's see. I'll talk to my technical team to help me fix it later on. So, okay, I'm actually saying you guys, I'm going to talk to my technical team. Let me see if it's something I can fix from my own end. Otherwise, let me not just waste you guys time. Okay, so now we've seen that this guy has already given us the sweep of liquidity. So that's why we're counting from this point, right? So one, right? One, two, we're waiting for our next two. And in a case whereby price decides not to even hold here, I'm still interested till I see price do something like this. Then I will know that, okay, fine, this trend is no more valid because price wants to just continue selling off. So what I will be waiting for next is a retracement to catch this. But I won't be running into this trade just like that. So this is for NZDUSD. What other pair would you guys want me to analyze? What other pair would you guys want me to analyze? What other pair? What other pair? What other pair? Uh, you can still send in. You can still send in your the pairs you want me to analyze. Okay, so what other pair have I not analyzed? Euro USD. I said I was not seeing any trade on GBP USD. So let's see if we'll see any trade on Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD is looking a little bit like is looking a little bit bearish, like it wants to sweep liquidity, right? So it's looking like he wants to sweep liquidity. So, but in all honesty, I'm not really seeing. I'm not interested in taking any trade on this guy right now. Euro USD, GBP USD. I'm not interested in taking any trade on them. But let's see how it goes. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just see. So Euro USD, yeah. So it's possible price. You can see how price is surging down. Price just wants to fill up this imbalance. That's just what I'm saying. So it's possible price will just fill up the imbalance, and or price might just fill up this imbalance and continue buying. But for now, I'm not even interested in taking this trade yet. I'm still comfortable taking my NZD trade, right? Although I don't really like trading, sorry, NZDJPY, because it's a little bit sluggish. It moves very slow. for my kind of pattern, and I like pairs that are very liquid and volatile. You can either be liquid or you can be liquid and volatile, whichever. So for I can see someone say, okay, gold. Oh, I can see my okay. So gold. What am I saying on gold? Hmm, let's see. Gold is still looking bullish. Now, trading gold can be very dicey this period because gold is currently at all-time high in my opinion, right? So trading it is very dicey because you might say you want to catch a retracement, and guess what? It will leave you and continue buying, or take you out and start buying, and that's premium tiers, right? So for me, I would say let's chill. Only if we can see only if we just look out to scalp, basically. If we want to look out to scalp. So yeah, this was the recap on the trade I took with my inner circle. We took this trade, risking 20 pips. I was saying, okay, I want to catch a retracement. I was counter trading actually. I guess I sent the trade out here also on the free channel. I guess I sent it out. Now I was counter trading. I said, okay, let me just catch a retracement before the big moves. I mean, so and this was what happened because of the momentum and the volume in market. Price took me out, and I saw my opportunity. I saw price when price activated this trade. I was so now I was so sure of this trade. That is very risky. I will tell you guys, do not try that kind of trade. Don't try that kind of trade pattern because you will lose your money. So for me, I was actually ready. I was ready. I was so sure of this trade. So I had to keep adding positions, keep adding positions. Even after adding position here, I saw it. I kept adding position, and we got a 1:3 because the plan was just to get the best out of this trade and just run out. So that was why I had to take this trade again to recover this particular loss we had. And yeah, it went well. But now you guys will always know I'll tell you the truth. forget forget that I call out good trades and all, right? I'll tell you the truth. That's a very whack way of that's gambling literally. And I don't promote that in trading. No, don't trade that kind of way because you will lose your money. You're not using the proper risk management, and I mean only if you have that money set aside and you're like you want to blow that money, right? So that's when I'll say you can trade like that if you have a lot of money, cash buffer that you can play around with. So would you guys want me to analyze any other pair? Synthetic indices. Can I hear you say synthetic? All right, guys. So come, are you guys hearing me clearly? If you're hearing me, let me see you guys put the fire emoji. Let's start from there first. And you know what to type. Do I need to tell you guys what to type? In the comment in the chat box, I want to just see fire emoji with echo is active. Then I'll proceed. I'll wait. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to type out echo is active with fire emoji. Let's wait. Okay, let me count. One, two. I can see it. Them go hear word. Truly. Three. Truly. Them go hear word. Like I told you guys beginning of this year, say them go hear word. And truly, they don't hear word. Echo is active. Yeah. I'm seeing my boy on this call, and I'm super excited. Like he's making me proud. Like I'm not even gonna lie, he's making me proud. He's making every day I just see the things he's doing. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean that's my investment right there. Yeah, fire emoji, echo is active. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling. All right. Okay. I can see the fire emoji. I can see the echo is active. Perfect. So synthetic indices. I sent out this trade this morning, right? I wish I could backtest, but I'm not really a fan of backtesting. And so I saw this trade. Now, same thing similar to gold happened here. My entry was supposed to be I knew that trade price will get to this point, right? I knew that price will get to this point, and I was like, okay, taking this trade at this point is not nice. So had two entries, two POIs, right? So I took one trade here. I guess I took another trade here just in case price wants to leave me. I mean, then go, yeah, what? Nobody's leaving here, and I had to go all out at this point. I was giving it the Russian bullet, like I was just tapping. So I was just tapping it, and yeah, price got to this point, activated. Now I had a pending order here, I had a pending order here, and he activated it within splits of seconds, or rather some minutes, and I started buying. At this point, I was like, I knew that price would come back to this. I mean, I just knew it, right? So I was like, okay, since price is going to come back to this point, I'll just take it instantly. Why is my network having a glitch? Okay. I was like, at this point, I was expecting price to come back down here. I said, okay, I'll just risk a little bit. And when price got to this point, started loading it again. And when price gave us on this one, gave us 1:11, you can see it. 1:11, you can see it here. Took partials, and that was when I said we should take partials also. Took partials while holding these ones. Now, at some point, I almost got greedy because I mean, when you're making so much money, you're flipping account, and because what I do basically on this guy is just flip account and just use our whole body. I just use our do it. I just use our whole body. See, so I took partials here. I was not regretting why did I take partials because my plan was to just should use in fact leverage on it. So I was expecting to see price come back down to this place. Now the market is not your daddy that will always do what you want it to do. So price actually just did not respect that fact, and this simply means anybody can be wrong. That's just what it simply means, right? Anybody can be wrong in their analysis or in their projections. So I expected price to come back down here, right? Price did not. I mean, price gave me this, and price refused to give me this. So I missed this trade. I got this one. I got this one. So I held this trade to TP. This is supposed to be 1:7.8 risk to reward on this first trade, 1:11 on this second trade. I mean, do your calculations. You should know that we're in profits, baby. So for those people that took this trade, I want to say a very big congratulations to you guys. I mean, as you already know, Echo is active. So, what other pair do I want to? I'm super excited to be here. That's why I'm just almost all over the place. Like it's been a couple of months. I actually came live with you guys, and trust me, I missed you guys so much. I missed you guys so much, and I've been getting messages. Echo, why are you not coming online? Why don't you like host live sessions? Echo, how do you cope with your schedules? Echo, okay, let's do a day in the life of. I'm like, where will I do a day in the life of? I mean, yes, I have all the equipment it takes. I have a camera, a solid Sony camera, Alpha series, but my timing, like, I really don't have that like much time like that. But I'm trying my best. So you guys should always encourage me by coming whenever I host a live session. I mean, do we have a deal? Whenever I'm hosting a live session, you guys will attend and do well to subscribe. So, guys, if before we round up, I want to take probably a few questions if there's any, like let's discuss or something. If there's any question you want to ask me, feel free to ask me. And if you want me to analyze any other pair, feel free to bring it on. Right? So I'll be waiting. Let's just see. I mean, this is why we're here. Okay, this is what I said about this guy. He's so sluggish that I mean, so sluggish, so sluggish, so sluggish. I don't really like. pairs like this, but let's see how it goes. Let's see if I can. How many of you took this trade, please? How many of you took this trade that I sent on the free channel? If you took this trade, please just let me know. So you can either put it here in the chat box, or you send me a DM. Or how many of us took this trade, please? Let's see if we'll have an opportunity to also add more positions. Okay, I can see prices on the lower time frame, right? Price is already giving us price is giving us more like it's trying to form a W pattern. Like, you can see it. So price is actually giving us. So we might see price come back to this point or even come back to our entry, but I'm not perturbed. I'm not shaking. Okay, I can see a question. Okay, question and answer. Okay, this should be fun. This should be fun. This should be fun. All right. So question number one: how do you cope with no trade days? Let me understand you. Is it like on days where I don't have any, I don't see any trade opportunity? Is that what you're trying to ask? Is that if that's your question, just help me indicate if that's your question. So I would know that I'm actually communicating and I'm comprehending what you're saying. I don't know if can you guys hear me? I don't know if it's my network or your network from where you're connecting from, but is it? But while you're probably typing or trying to answer me, if I got you correctly, how do I cope with no trading day? Right? Simply, I just leave the market, go and do other things, probably go shopping, go drive out, like whatever, or I look for other pairs actually because I trade every pair. It can be dicey, right? It can be very dicey. I trade every pair. So days when I don't see opportunity on probably gold, GBP USD, Euro USD, GJ, EU, I mean EA, EJ, and all the J's and all the currency pairs, I go to my baby crypto. You get, and I be like, I'm that I'm that cheating husband when it comes to trading, because I'll most times cheat on crypto with forex or synthetic indices. Now I'm not promoting cheating. No, I'm just using it as an example here right now. Yeah. So most times I just go if I don't see a trading opportunity in currency, I go to crypto, and if I don't see any trading opportunity in crypto, I go to synthetic indices. And if I don't see any trading opportunity in or rather on my synthetic indices, I just stay chilled. Look for something else to do. Probably go cycling, ride a bike, take a walk, whatever. Do anything that I feel relaxed doing or comfortable doing. So I just don't frustrate. I'm not really a scalper. All the times I tried scalping, I mean, I was begging for my capital back. Oh yeah, take your profits and give me my capital. But market said no. So I don't really force the whole scalping thing, right? So that's what I do basically. I don't frustrate. I can stay like up to like weeks. Even me these days, like I get tired most times of just not like tired per se, but I get lazy and to just take trades, like just come and be stocking the markets here and there. Now, what that would do to you is you keep seeing different opportunities that are just not real. For instance, you will now see a clear buy, but your eyes is telling you now sell be that, and you're like, put on better standard lots. You put five standard lots, you hold you on your neck and you're complaining. So what I do is I just stay chilled. And also most times I do more of counseling. So I have activities going on in my life that keep me going. I have people I mentor. I have I counsel people. So when I'm not trading, I have other activities I'm doing. So I just don't spend too much unnecessary time on the charts. So whenever I don't see my setup or whatever, I leave the market. I leave the chart rather. Or I just stay on the chart like this and I'm on my system and I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. Like, so that's just what how I use in avoiding that's how I use in coping rather with no trading day, right? So yeah, you guys can still ask your questions. Let's see what's the time. We'll be here for have we been here for up to an hour? Have we been here for up to an hour? I guess we'll be here for up to an hour, but if you guys have any other question, let's just see. Let's just see. I'll take like maybe one more question or two. Let's just see. So I'll be waiting. Any question at all relating to trading, relating to psychology. This is obviously like I'm here for you guys already. I missed you guys, so let's interact a little bit. Um, okay, in response to no question, I guess we'll have to call it a day. It was really fun coming on here to see you guys again. I wasn't really expecting uh, I wasn't really expecting the energy to be like this because it's been long, so I was expecting cold audience. But then my people are always active. When Echo is active, everybody is what? Put it in the chat box. When Echo is active, everybody is what? I'll wait. Yeah, when Echo is active, everybody is active for sure. When Echo is active, everybody is active. All right, guys. So without wasting your time, I'll have to end this live session today because we've already seen the market, what we'll be expecting, and what we want to do. Whatever happens on this trade, we'll still wait. Let's just see how it goes. Personally, I want to see this. I want to see price actually go back to our entry if possible. I want to see price go back to our entry if possible. So I'll just add up more positions. But I'm not saying you should add up more positions, right? So, but until then, guys, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that joined this live session. I want to say a very, very big thank you to you guys for joining the live session. And it's super exciting to have you guys here, like host a live session and you guys get to join. It's actually very encouraging and it shows that you guys really love what I do and what I put out here. I really appreciate, as you guys already know. Before I forget, please, if you're just joining this live session for the first time, welcome. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be hosting more live sessions on YouTube and let's just see if it's possible to grow this YouTube channel from now till I don't know. I'm not putting a time frame, but let's see if it's possible to grow this YouTube channel to at least 1,000 or 1.5. Let's see how it goes. I know it's very possible. With you guys' help, obviously, doing it all by myself, I will not do it. I will not achieve that goal like that. So, but with you guys' help, obviously, I'm going to do it and even surpass it. So, please, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, go and tell your friends, tell them that Echo is active. And when Echo is active, everybody's making money and everybody's also active. So peace out guys. Stay tuned.